Hey everyone, welcome back to the Currying Rough Market channel. You guys know what time it's, Miles. We're going to be talking approximately none other than XRP itself. If you revel in those XRP updates, destroy that like button. Since our remaining replace, we are seeing the momentum pretty much wearing on as we are going into Monday morning. That is of direction sincerely nice to peer, and XRP is likewise. You realize going up with the market momentum up 2%, so as to taking glaringly, like I said. As we move similarly into this replace, we're going to sort of cross over as to what's certainly occurring. Looking on the fee, 54.16 cents, down approximately 0.8%, and Bitcoin comparative market cap coming near $31 billion at approximately 921.5 billion. But earlier than we get into it, as continually, only a brief disclaimer, anything in this channel isn't always economic advice. Always do your personal due diligence and studies when you are making an investment in crypto. So I desire to shed a mild in this unique component that a lot of human beings are foremost stressed about. And on the give up of the day, that is all opinion primarily based. Jack the Rippler, a member of the XRP network, said this, and I need to form of go over as to what I personally reflect on consideration on this. So as we know, Donald Trump has said Gary Gensler and hire a new SEC chairman, and Jack the Rippler says if Trump wins the election this year, then the SEC in opposition to Ripple will automatically be over. Not quite speedy, men. It's now not as clean as that. That does not mean which you recognize the matters that CC have going on. You understand particular lawsuit just because Donald Trump comes and you recognize fire CC chairman Gary Gensler. It's no longer as smooth as that, so I need to just place it out there. Everyone has their personal opinion, and that is one of the unrealistic stuff. Obviously, firing Gary Gensler, as we recognize, that would be a big deal. That could be a large, huge deal for crypto area, particularly, especially tasks which have kind of gotten hit by the SEC. I think that obviously in terms of clarity, in terms of bringing someone that accepts the crypto assets in this enterprise, that would manifestly be bullish itself. However, just because Gary Gensler is fired, that does not imply that this situation comes to and give up. So you realize, in case you reflect on consideration on that, I want you guys to simply kind of study it from a sensible viewpoint. But in any case, shout out to Smoke for posting this. Yes, Ripple will use its digital asset service company reputation to offer offerings throughout Europe via Meka framework. So you can see the employer pursuits to provide services across the European financial vicinity following the implementations of markets and crypto property regulation. That's anticipated to be effective through the quid of 2024, which is first rate to look. Moving forward permits pass over this. Majority of the jurisdictions are in advanced dialogues or have created comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto property in 2024. The tracks have been laid, so you may see global panorama of crypto guidelines. Across the globe, governments are advancing dialogues and creating complete regulatory framework for the digital belongings to make sure transparency, investors, and foster innovation within the economic sector. As we are beginning to see quite a few international locations in those governments, big entities starting to accept this new generation, and you realize, starting to apprehend that, this era actually might be right here to stay. Obviously, the significance of law truly comes into play. Now, you're beginning to see loads of countries you already know absolutely enforcing crypto rules. You can see us, European Union, Hong Kong, Japan, UAE, speaking of approximately UAE, some large news coming out earlier the previous day, of course, regarding that you already know. Any crypto, you already know taxes or gains aren't going to be taxed. That is, of course, absolutely. Simply big announcement. And you realize inexperienced, glaringly approached criminal, all activities are authorized. And you could see China, obviously general ban, Saudi Arabia, still general ban, Australia is inexperienced, Bahamas, you guys get the concept as to what's really taking place. So you recognize. Very essential element, and I'm sure you men can definitely understand that you understand the panorama, which I've been talking about on my channel. You recognize the panorama is changing. That is an ideal instance right in front, folks. However, you realize XRP Drops posted this video that kind of dates lower back to 2015. So it says Ripple and Coinbase, the two industry leaders, teamed up to give an explanation for the brand new global monetary system, the internet of value I have on the banking and monetary. I don't know why this camera seems like it became 1980, or regardless of the case may be. Were we the use of those varieties of cameras again, then correct me if I'm incorrect. However, anyways, you recognize Ripple has been in enterprise for a decade, if you recognize more than a decade clearly. And you realize Ripple and Coinbase are one of the early crypto companies, and of course they have been right here from the start. You realize they may be looking to work with regulators from the beginning. And that is manifestly, you understand. Standpoint that we are speaking approximately, but shifting ahead, you could virtually see chat has something to mention approximately that video that XRP Drops as adverse. So Ripple has been concerned with the authorities and banks due to the fact that almost their formation as a tech organization. Ripple has been a key player in shaping quickly to be regulation, is why XRP become declared a virtual currency in the early days by using FinCEN. So quite tons mentioning that, Ripple has been, trying, and at the end of the day, what we need to apprehend is from the beginning, and after I'm safe from the beginning, I imply myself in my view, you recognize when I came into the crypto space lower back in 2016, that become You know, Wild West, very early days, most of those establishments and these massive players just thought your crypto is simply not here to stay, maybe only a transient aspect. And at that time, majority of the tasks, even the brand new ICOs, how they might marketplace themselves turned into mass adoption. Mass adoption has been that phrase in crypto. Shout out to my OGs that realize approximately this. It's been there from the beginning. Every task attempt across towards mass adoption, bringing crypto to the loads, we've been listening to this from the beginning, actually from the start. And 99% of those coins from 2016 that supposedly wanted to alternate the arena are nowhere to be seen now. And this is how much panorama has shifted, but Ripple still is right here. And what is it trying to do? It's seeking to bring an actual use case, assisting blockchain carry your real use case in the direction of the arena. And this is why you're seeing the likes of SBI Holdings. And you're seeing the likes of some massive banks throughout the globe that the XRP ledger brings. And now you're seeing tokenization being mentioned greater than ever. And while you communicate about a platform, XRP Ledger is poised to clearly take it on another degree because of root, in case you actually understand XRP Ledger. That would type of revolutionize the tokenization thing of the economic region. So we're residing in a completely one-of-a-kind time proper now, and you're starting to see matters we used to dream approximately back in the day, which might be in reality rolling out proper now. Obviously, that's a confirmation level for myself where I turned bullish, and I'm sure, you know, the visitors on my channel that watch the movies on an everyday foundation apprehend the element as to how critical that degree is. So I'm now not sincerely amazed at the fact that we in reality depraved up there and feature seen a little bit of a rejection, but I do believe we should fill the wick going into the morning. Looking at XRP, you realize, I know numerous trolls that do not apprehend that you realize XRP has been preserving better than quite a few human beings count on. And I continue to say that at the cease. Into the desk, my own private opinion. A lot of human beings have been projecting that appeal might descend the rate of XRP right down to the July 5th lows, but it really is not even close to in which we went right down to. We went right down to 50.5 cents, and it's selecting up traction proper now following the crypto momentum of direction. We're no longer seeing a big tempo in terms of some other coins. I do consider the appeal has set itself a touch bit again, but this is something which you want to see, that gradual growth with the momentum. We are beginning to see happening with XRP currently sitting at 54.1 cents as we're breaking toward the upside of root key resistance that we cannot forget about. However, the goal stays to be the equal of 58 cents. And if it's capable of obtaining that 58 cents target, I do consider this is going to be a large statement, as I've said, but let me recognize down below what you men suppose. Love each and each one and all you guys. We'll see you the following day in Currying Rough Market, and peace out.